Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Super Mario Odyssey Any Open Division D. Today we have Pro. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Versus Soda. Pro, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright. I'm a little bit nervous because it's my first match I have ever done. I did some no resets like yesterday and today.
All
So
right.
that's basically all the practice I had, and my Pro controller got broken or not last week, I think 2 weeks ago. And I just got one from a friend so I can
Uh,
play it better because Joy-Cons are not the best thing for me to play with.
Understandable. The
Yeah,
broken Pro controller seems to be a bit of a reoccurring theme. Isn't that right, Zach?
yeah, I mean, yeah, controller issues can happen a lot, but I mean, I'm sure you'll do great. Best of luck.
Yeah, good luck. If you can get a file ready, then we can start. Um, Not sure if they are German. Oh yeah, Pro is actually. Shoutouts to the stat sheet. But yeah, whenever you're ready, feel free to ready up on the race time. Doesn't seem like either of them are
Imagine,
doing the STA.
yeah, imagine not, but you can never really tell.
But yeah, this should be an interesting race for sure. I'm not really sure what strats either of the runners do, but it could probably go either way at this skill level.
For sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not really sure how either of them have been playing, but like when you have like a 110 to a 114, even a PB is possible in races, so anything can happen here.
if I just have a quick look at their splits, can get a bit of an idea of what strats they do, but I suppose we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, looks like they are both starting.
Soda is actually playing in English. Have we seen that before?
Um, I haven't seen it. For sure. I mean, maybe they didn't even realize they were playing on English, or maybe it doesn't really matter for them. But yeah, that is really interesting.
I think for a lot of people, like at this level, they just don't really care about the maybe, what is it, 20 seconds that it saves to
Yeah,
switch
something like
languages,
that.
which, to be fair, I don't think I did it until like I started going for sub 110 either.
I mean, I know I personally have always used different languages, but I mean, once I'm pretty sure I deleted a 100% save file a while ago when I did that, so I can't really blame them.
Yeah. Definitely more around the 15 to 20 second range, so. However, if the race does end up being very close, it could make the difference after
Yeah.
all.
I'm not expecting left side, but it's definitely not off the table.
Oh,
God, wow. That was a really cool setup.
damn, that's Okay, I was not expecting that.
I wasn't expecting like whatever that beginning vault setup was. That was crazy.
That's a really cool strat, though.
Yeah, it seems like both runners are kind of in situations where like their PB, it's probably just consistency because that movement is definitely better than a 110 for your average 110 runner. So
Yeah.
I imagine their PB is only at a 110 because of consistency. They need to do a bit more practice with everything, but that makes sense. I was in that situation before too.
Or it's just a Cap Kingdom grinder.
Yeah. It looks like it's probably about it's a 10-second difference. I wasn't paying too much attention to the exits.
The stat sheet says 8. Wait, 11. No, 8. No, I can't do math. It's 11, my bad.
Alright, and of course we will not be seeing DSS, or at least I'd hope not.
Oh, please no.
Yeah, considering like even some top runners obviously don't go for it. So, or in races, that is.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's see how Dino Skip treats both runners, because Pro taking a bonk there. Is that how you say their name?
I think so. That's what I've been going with, and I haven't been corrected yet.
Alright. Looks good. Yeah, good DSS. Or DSS, Dino Skip.
So following very nicely.
Yeah, pretty smooth Madame Brood fights for both runners. I think Pro did the faster strat, but
Yep.
as long as Soda doesn't like mess up the fight at all, then it shouldn't be too bad.
I think personally I would recommend just learning the Madame Brood fast strats.
Yeah, it definitely saves quite a bit of time.
Not crazy hard. If you mess it up, you can always just do the normal movement that you would do now anyway. But
Yeah, there's really no harm in going for it, especially since there's hearts scattered throughout the fight that you can get without losing time at that point.
Pro doing chest clip, okay. Wow.
Yeah, Pro is surprising us with all sorts of different stuff. That's really interesting. I think they might have saved time with it too, like it didn't look slow at all.
Considering it only saves 0.5 to a second and they fell in the water, I don't think they saved time, but definitely didn't lose a lot.
But yeah, I guess I was just assuming that the movement to the Cliff Moon would be like a little bit slower than
Fair.
High Runner anyway. But
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that's a
impressive
good
they
point.
got it, because that is not an easy trick by any means. I mean, a lot of people don't do it till like 58 in general, so...
Could we see a manual DSTA?
I don't think we will, but I mean, it's probably not off the table. Especially for Pro, he's just been surprising me with all the strats he's doing.
Oh, taking the parasol? Is that what it's called?
I mean,
I can't English.
If ProPro keeps this up, then I could see him like getting a really good time.
Oh, for
But
sure.
this is still the beginning of the run. Anything can happen.
This is, yeah.
Especially considering the later parts of the run tend to be a lot harder for the beginners. Also, that dive from ProPro, I don't think he saved time with it, but it was still really cool. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be seeing the good old 2019, 2018 route from Pro, and quite possibly from Soda.
Yeah, I would assume they do Sphinx. Is the Sphinx in that route?
I would believe so, yeah. I also don't know if Pro got the bird, so he might be getting the Oasis bird, but I might be wrong, he might have gotten it.
I think I saw him get it.
Let me think in my head about the moons. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, he did get it. Having a bit of a mistake at Dram, which is pretty common at this skill level. Dram can just screw you up anywhere.
That is a hard trick, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like knowing how to back up Dram is like even more of an important skill to have than just being able to do it.
Yes, I love backups. Just
Yeah.
knowing them, having the knowledge, it's huge. Of course, optimally, you wouldn't want to do them, but
Yeah.
oh no, no Sphinx.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I guess. Is it the
Huh.
the notes moon that you do into the Sphinx?
Maybe that might be faster now. I don't really know. Maybe like it's quite possible that the 2018 route, like skipping the Sphinx, is now faster, and a lot of people just aren't aware because it's not the fastest route anymore. But that wouldn't surprise me. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, just taking a second to spawn the Blue Bill. Can't blame him.
Oh, I literally just mixed up Soda and ProPro's gameplay, and I thought ProPro was where Soda was now, and I was really confused.
Good Jaxi skip though. Let's oh. Interesting.
Oh, left. Interesting. I haven't seen that in so long, but that honestly is definitely a lot safer.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I feel like I saw that a lot a long time ago. In 2018, I think some people did it. But yeah, it's not a bad idea, to be honest. It doesn't really lose much time, and it's probably safer.
Yeah, I would agree. Oh, we used to do Sphinx for the coins. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh yeah, that does make sense. And yeah, this is a pretty good sand exit for a 110 from ProPro. It's 1128, it looks like, so that's really solid. Looks like Soda is going to be going the right path. Yeah, ProPro's movement in the early game, at least, seems to be very good. So it definitely seems like he's continuously gaining time over Soda at the moment. But then again, with some of the risky strats ProPro's been going for, if he does mess any of that up, that could be time save for Soda in future kingdoms. So this could really go either way still. I'm not expecting late clip from either runner, but I mean, I've always found late clip difficult, and I know a lot of people with like mid 100, mid 105, 104 tend to actually do late clip pretty consistently, so this, I could see Pro maybe going for it, but I'm not expecting it, because it is a very hard trick.
I would be surprised still.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Pro,
huh?
I was actually thinking in my mind, I'm definitely not expecting to see triple late clip, but then Pro went for it anyway, and it looks like he doesn't do normal late clip, so that's really interesting.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, you don't see many 110 runners go for triple late clip. This is interesting.
People these days are wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I love it.
Man, I've only seen like a couple of runners with sub-hour go for triple jump late clips, so that's really funny.
Yeah.
Roper went for it, even if it was just a joke. Although it looked like they knew what they had it, like they knew what the movement after it was, so it's really impressive.
And now we just get to hang with Rango.
Yep.
That's fun too.
Meanwhile, Soda is approaching the zipper.
Yeah,
No
no triple jump blade clip there.
Yep, no triple jump late clip attempt from him.
From what I've seen so far from Pro, I'm very surprised that he has a 110.
Yeah, I imagine he's one of those people who maybe late game just gets a lot harder. Cause I know that that's the case with a lot of runners, is they'll have really good movement, but sometimes you just don't do ILs or any practice of the later kingdoms because you just do runs, so then the later kingdoms you might lose a lot. But I mean, if Pro keeps playing well, this very run could sub 110 for all we know. So this is really impressive so far. Oh no, Soda taking damage on Rango.
Yo, nice backup.
That's a good backup. That can be really hard. Rango can be very frustrating at the beginner level.
No, that was a really good lake from Soda.
Yeah.
I don't think I really saw any mistakes besides Durango a little bit.
Yeah, and he backed it up pretty quickly, so it didn't really lose too much.
They're probably worth pointing out that Pro is 35 seconds ahead out of Lake Kingdom.
Wow.
Of his PB, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a lot for early game.
Yeah, I don't imagine we're gonna see nut clip from Pro, but I also didn't think we were gonna see triple late clip.
Yeah, we just can't say anything anymore for certain.
I'm kind of surprised Pro didn't do tree route with all the other stuff he does. I'm not sure if he was trying to go for it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, he probably gets the tree here. Okay.
Okay. It would still be faster to do the tree first, I'm pretty sure.
I think when you're doing the backup, it's actually faster to do the tree second.
Yeah?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is. I think no one just... I think no one does that because a lot of people try to get nut clip. So they're not expecting to have to do the backup, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. If you don't do tree route, you get the piranha plant story moon instead.
Yeah.
Good ramp.
Yeah, this is a pretty solid wooded from Pro. I mean, that ramp can really be frustrating at any skill level, so.
Yeah, Soda just doing the more
Yeah.
basic wooded route. That will go to flooded pipeways too.
I'm curious if he'll
Actually-
get the checkpoint before flooded pipes, or if he'll just go right to flooded pipes.
Surely it is warp route.
Yeah.
It's so much easier and I think faster.
Yeah, it's faster by, like, I'm not entirely sure, maybe like 4 seconds. So it's definitely worth doing. I think a lot of people, at that PB level, like, sometimes just don't even know it exists, though. Depending on where you, like,
That's
what YouTube videos you watch and stuff.
that is a good point, yeah.
Looks like a really good flower road skip from Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really solid. Yeah, this is probably on pace for, like, somewhere in the 20 minute area for, Pro's wooded exit. So that's pretty solid. For, 110, really good.
I'm curious if we're gonna see a spiritless or a spirit fight here.
Yeah.
Pro.
I think he'll go for spiritless, just considering what his movement level appears to be, but you can never really be sure.
Oh.
Oh, looks like he is doing
It,
spirit.
it seemed like he wasn't sure either, honestly.
Yeah. I swear, he's just intentionally doing, like, everything I say. He's the opposite of everything I say.
I mean, he is listening, so if you want to abuse that power, go for it.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing spiritless luncheon from Pro. Pro's already envisioning his luncheon kingdom now. But yeah, this is gonna, I think, be sub 21, if not a very low 21. Yeah, me neither, game nerd. Yeah, it looks like a 2101 probably for Pro's wooded exit, which is pretty good.
Quite literally flying through the kingdoms here.
Yeah. I don't have Pro's Twitch stream up. What's their PB difference out of wooded? I'm curious.
Still 35 seconds.
Oh wow.
So you can see the stats on SMO Division D stats. Wow. Thank you, Matsi, and others.
Oh yeah, 35 seconds out of sand, lake, and wooded. That's crazy. The consistency this run seems to have been really good. looks like Soda had pretty good wooded too. I didn't see any big mistakes.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like both runners are having pretty good runs for their PBs.
Yeah, both still have a BPT that is quite a bit below their PB, so
Yeah.
they can get a good later game, then we might be seeing some PBs, possibly.
Maybe. Would be really cool. How many have we seen any PBs in the
Yeah,
in anything yet?
I think we've seen a couple.
Yeah, I mean when you allow like anyone from any skill level to join, it probably isn't like the least common thing to see, which is really nice.
I think quite some people also just started de-resting again for this tournament,
Yeah.
so then they get up to their PB level again. And it can just happen at any point.
Yeah, I tend to notice like after a break sometimes, like after a long break from any percent, sometimes you just play really well when you come back. So I could definitely see that having been the case with a lot of participants. But yeah, Pro did just take a death on I think it was Butterfly, which is quite unfortunate.
Soda just cannot get this hat. Bowser just
Yeah.
taking it back every time. Really trying his hardest to get the fast hats.
I definitely wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing Pro not go for as crazy strats.
Ooh.
Just because they probably played early game a lot more than the remaining kingdoms. But yeah, this Lost is one of the most unforgiving kingdoms in the run for sure, especially before you get to like the top level, like Lost, and even at the top level, but especially before that, just because of how many ways you can mess up and die, and we're definitely seeing that from Pro, unfortunately.
Yeah, miss any dive, make any mistake, and you're just gonna fall into the poison and get sent back to the Odyssey.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Oh.
just, it's a tough kingdom. It's just like every piece of movement, it's just like non-stop movement, and anything can really go wrong. There's like, even after playing the game for so long, I still see like so many different ways to die in Lost that I didn't even think of. It's just crazy.
Soda's getting absolutely bullied by Bowser here.
Yeah. Think this will work? It looks like it will. Alright. So to finally being able to get to Lost Kingdom. Quite unfortunate, Cloud. I really liked that spin pound from Pro, that was cool.
Also, yes, we did mention DSTA. How could we possibly commentate a Mario Odyssey race without mentioning DSTA? I think that's literally impossible.
Yeah. Pro tried for the backup. Looks like they're taking another death, but that one really only loses like maybe 2 seconds. Wow,
So they're trying to get the poison warp.
They could have gotten it too, it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't even think it saves time necessarily, but...
It does not save time.
Yeah. I mean, it might if you're like, really, if you have like exactly 100 coins or something, but...
No,
even then you can
because
just
warping is slower than death warping here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, here's a classic example of why meme tree is called meme tree.
Yep.
It's I think all the trees in Odyssey are just jokes, honestly.
Yeah, the Lost Kingdom trees can just be like really weird sometimes. I mean, even at higher level, like when you get the die vault, sometimes you'll just not get your cap downs. It's a weird tree. Well, all of them are weird trees, that's just the only one you really use. That was a pretty fast beginning of Night Metro for Pro, it looked like.
That's a cool triple jump from Soda. Quite like that.
Yeah. Saw it out of the corner of my eye, it looked pretty consistent. Interesting movement from Pro.
Trying to beat the platform up.
Yeah, it's like weird. They were trying to like do Goomba Heck, but without doing it. Quite
To be
interesting.
honest, the going up without the platforms fast is harder than the actual triple jump.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was also a really cool movement from Pro doing the task strat there, I'm pretty sure.
Yo. I love that guy.
Yeah, let's see if we see some 2-cycle action, because, I mean, it's just, Mecha Wiggler can really be annoying sometimes. Just because there's a lot of RNG depending kind of on it, so if you don't know the patterns, which most people don't unless you're like Stravos or something, then second cycle can be really hard if you don't get a really good pattern.
Oh,
Oh wow, that was
that
really
hits.
Yeah. That did not look like it was gonna hit. He aimed that like really close to where it wouldn't have hit both of them.
You
But
know,
yeah,
we
really
take
nice.
those though.
Yeah, really nice 2-cycle from Pro. I mean, I know when you have a 110 or like really any PB, Mecha Wiggler can just be really scary because if you get 3-cycle, that is a pretty big time loss. It's always so relieving when you just finish the Mecha Wiggler and you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, then you just get to enjoy the calm of Day Metro.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's ever called Day Metro calm.
yeah, I mean, there is definitely a lot that can go wrong in Day Metro. For sure. Oh no! It looks like he tried to do Metro Dram and then even accidentally like shook when he was in the wire. That was smart how he went back to the wire there when he bonked so that he could like reset everything up instead of just waiting for the whole bonk animation to finish. I did think we were going to be seeing Secure Clip. That was really good. I am jealous. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was... Yeah, that is not an easy trick, so... That was very impressive.
So wow, Menace Monk, what is this SMO league you're talking about? Is that people going fast in a Mario with a prize pool that you can contribute to? That is wild. You should do that or something. Did Soda grab the left tank?
I'm not sure. I wasn't I was watching Fropo's gameplay there, but maybe. It looks like Propo's gonna be doing probably bullet building.
I respect this slot
too.
setup.
Yeah, me too.
Infro slots is it does not work.
Did
No.
he do slot stram? Like the where you throw Cappy and then comes back?
Yeah.
I love that strat.
It's so much easier.
Yeah, a lot of my friends tell me I love that strat too much, but it's just so much easier. It's one less thing to worry about in this middle late game of so much random stuff that can happen. That was a very cool bullet building strat from Pro.
Soda just barely missing the 2 cycle.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
That's not the right bullet build, Pro.
Yeah, I could kind of tell from Prover's movement there that he was just thinking immediately how to back that up, and he came up with how to back it up pretty quickly, I'd say.
Soda just shooting the Mecha Wiggler 5 times, and it just did not register any hits. That's so cool.
Sometimes that can just... Sometimes the parts in the Mecha Wiggler that are already hit can just have a really big hitbox for some reason, and it's really strange.
We all love Mecha Wiggler here, don't we? I sure do.
Yeah, it's a really fun boss fight.
Very fair. Totally not broken.
That movement from... I saw the bird in the background, and I thought that there was a bird in Metro Kingdom.
What?
There's,
Oh,
like,
on the
a
background.
snake in the background. I'm so tired. But yeah, Provo, that was a cool way to climb up the city hall is what I was gonna say, cause I know that section can be really like weird sometimes. So it looks like he has some pretty good movement figured out for that. And Soda doing the RC car faster than most runners probably could.
The DRC car is impossible to control.
Yeah,
We all notice.
I personally do not know how that thing controls, because I just never used it. But yeah, it's definitely smart to use the RC car when your alternative is quite often just failing scooter clip like over and over and over again for a minute straight, so...
Once you missed Scoot Clip the first time, it becomes just
It's so much harder to get it.
undoable.
Because you're just trying to do it quickly, and then it just... You start having to go around the thing in circles over and over again. I think we'll probably be seeing Musician from Soda, it looks like it.
Yeah. You gotta love the early musicians.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of respect to Soda for not going for like all the harder strats and stuff, because it's really hard to be consistent at those if you don't know them perfectly, so it's definitely good to get into the mindset of if you don't know a strat not to go for it, because missing the strat can lose quite a bit more time than just doing an easier alternative. And it looks like for the most part, Pro has been getting all the strats they've been going for, so they've been doing well this run.
Yeah, the only big time loss, I think, of Purple was in Lost Kingdom. The multiple deaths, but other than that, he has been schmoovin', as they say.
Yeah, I forgot about Lost Kingdom, that was quite unfortunate. Looks like Pro might have tried the BTT strat at the beginning of the snow. Not the backflip on the crate, but like the RC triple jump thing. Both runners had pretty good climbs to the top moon. In Metro Kingdom, the Dizzying Heights moon.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see either of them like go through the moon or fall down. I mean, I think both of them had like maybe one bump there, which is like you should take that when you're not like sub 110 even yet. Like that's pretty.
I find it surprising how people don't bonk multiple times after they bonk once on that movement.
Yeah, like it's a really weird piece of movement sometimes.
So yeah, it's completely skipping over Pro getting the moon clip here in snow.
Oh, they did. Interesting. That's crazy. Messing a tiny bit with getting into that pipe, which is a bit unfortunate. No big deal though.
I think the big difference here in this run is, I mean, Pro is seems a lot more comfortable with the movement they're doing,
Yeah.
I think. But he's also going for all these crazy tricks, and they're actually working out.
Yeah, he's been... I mean, I imagine he doesn't always get all of these crazy tricks, so... He's definitely doing a good job this race, it seems. The bonk on the pipe is annoying, but it's not really too big of a deal. It looks like he's
What?
going in shards. Interesting. Oh, you know what I just realized? I think he forgot to get the Luigi in Metro.
Oh, he did!
Yeah,
Wow.
that's actually... this is probably a smart backup then, especially if he doesn't do Snowdram normally. But I mean, I assume he does, because he probably would have done early shop otherwise.
I mean, he didn't do early shop because he noticed that he didn't have enough coins.
Yeah, probably. He probably just decided to do this, which is probably faster, to be honest, than entering shop.
So...
Yeah, that's pretty good thinking on the spot from Pro. If I was in his position, I probably wouldn't even notice I didn't have enough coins, so I talked to the person in the shop, yeah.
Yeah. No, the other alternative would have been to do Venga Room and then warp to do Snowdram, but if you
Yeah.
don't do Snowdram, this is a really big brain play
Yeah.
to just think of on the spot during these
I mean,
races.
even if he does know how to do Snowdram, this was probably smarter for a race, because if he's not super consistent at Snowdram, he could have lost a bit of time there, because that can lose quite a bit of time for every time you fail it, so...
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be seeing Snowclip from Soda.
Snowclip is overrated. We don't need it.
Yeah. It only saves like a second, but it's quite cool when you do get it.
Or we're actually saving time on his PB in that snow.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I imagine he doesn't do Snowdram then. Unless he failed Snowdram in his PB.
Yeah, there's no way to tell.
Oh wow, going for that movement. Wow. That is crazy. Ah, missing the platform with the moon on it for Pro. Propro's +2.
2 seconds on PB, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Made a real nice comeback. Officer lost.
Oh yeah, he golded Snow. What? Yeah, that's crazy. Looks like he's not having the best beginning of Seaside, but that's pretty common, because Seaside, the beginning movement can just be weird.
It's always weird.
Yeah. Alright, we are seeing the fish clip route from ProPro, which is not surprising in the slightest.
Early we see a fish dip, right?
Oh, I will be shocked if we see fish dip, but at the same time, I wouldn't put it against ProPro from what we've seen.
Aww.
Alright, we're not. That makes
Kinda
me
disappointed.
that makes me happy, because I don't even know how fish dip works, so
I don't know how it works either. I just do it. No. Respectable decision.
yeah, for sure.
It's a hard trick that makes absolutely no sense.
It looks like Soda did do early shop and is getting the secret moon here. Probably a pretty similar snow time for Soda as ProPro. You can never
Oh,
stay out of bounds.
don't let the fish despawn. Okay.
Oh yeah, ProPro's messing up a little bit with fish clip. It can be a
That
really,
should work.
really rough trick sometimes. As long as he stays out of bounds when he gets the moon, then it should be fine. He's
Oh,
gonna play this very safe. It
that
he
looks
might-
scary.
Oh wow,
Okay.
staying out of bounds. I'm kind of surprised. That did not look like it would work, but
Yeah,
Is-
he turned back before going down again.
yeah, that
Was the right thing to do.
Yeah, pretty good. Seaside, for the most part from ProPro. I mean, there were a good bit of mistakes at the beginning, and obviously Fish Clip was being a bit annoying, but just the fact that he stayed out of bounds definitely helped a lot. Really good movement choice from Soda there.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that looks very
Incredibly good.
Yeah. Just not doing a Shireen bounce there just seems like it would make it so much more consistent. A lot of respect for Soda for that movement choice there. Alright, and now we're gonna see Pro do a Spearless Luncheon and
Right, you did say that earlier.
yeah.
Almost forgot about that.
Yeah, that's Salt Focus. Oh wow, going all the way. Interesting.
That looks low. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just really wants to get this.
Yeah, you don't really need the momentum doesn't really do anything for the height. So I guess that's a little tip of advice. Like you can really just set it up right there. Also, yeah, doing it from there is probably the best backup there. Good realization from ProPro that you could just use that, because I wasn't even thinking about that, to be honest. I know Luncheon, even with or without Spearless, Luncheon is just annoying, and there should not be Spearless here. I will be genuinely upset if we see it. Okay, good. But yeah, Luncheon is just like, it's really weird. It's kind of like Metro, how any given piece of movement can just like go weird and go wrong in really weird ways.
Yeah.
Especially with like the geometry of like the mountain and stuff. It's just can launch you in all sorts of directions.
the big difference is that the stakes in luncheon are just way higher because you're
Oh,
further
yeah.
into the run, and there's all the Pepto-Bismol that you just fall into and die.
Oh yeah, for sure. In that sense, it's kind of similar to Loss. Because it's definitely dangerous in a lot of different areas, like going to the fork on ProPro's screen right now and just all that stuff. Looks like Soda is also messing up, or having a little bit of trouble with this, but
There you go.
definitely they got it. That was a really weird angle. That's interesting.
Yeah, it just didn't go down as early as most would.
Yeah, he went to like the left for like 2 seconds and still was able to make it. That's really cool. I never knew that was like a thing. Really good movement from Pro to that, overlooking the town moon. Oh, using the fork to get up here. I feel like I never really see that, but that does actually make a lot of sense. That looks really consistent.
That is, yeah, if you're having trouble doing the triple jump, wall jump, snipe the box, and dive on top.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised I don't see that strat more with the fork, especially for people who use
Yeah.
short hands.
Oh, just gonna take a dive into the soup. That's alright. Adding some ingredients.
Looks like
Would
he's
you
doing
send the soup back?
Yeah, looks like he just did a little bit of a camera manip too there, Pro, to get the lava bubble to not spawn too early so he can still capture. Definitely a good bit of game knowledge to have.
Was that a salt triple from Soda?
Oh, did we see? Yeah, I just completely glanced over that. That's crazy.
Let's go.
I also love how safe they took that movement over the salt. Just jump diving instead of even trying to roll.
The salt is super unpredictable.
That salt can just launch you to the left or to the right, so I completely understand why you would do that. Why
Oh,
Pro doing this?
I mean, I
Salt?
would not recommend it, but I
thought you
guess.
just be salt cook for a second.
Please no.
Yeah,
I guess if you have a lot of trouble, if you have a lot of trouble getting the Poe to boot up on the platforms,
Yeah, I mean, if he does have trouble with that, then that probably saved time, to be honest. But like, I don't. Maybe he thought he was just like screwing around for a second, forgot he was in a race. Which I mean, that happens to me sometimes. So. But yeah, that was interesting.
well, I mean, you did once list, so you know he's just
Yeah.
hardly delivering.
Yeah, he's delivering some of Spewerless for me. That's true. Maybe he'll do Invisiblock here, even with the platforms.
Yeah, just go over to the invisible blocks just to hit them for you.
Yeah.
Surely.
I do want to point out that PV is definitely not off the table for Pro, considering they're only plus 16 out of Seaside, and I mean, when you have when you're at this skill level, you can save a ton of time in like any kingdom out of nowhere. So and we saw that. Yeah, we saw that quite a bit in Metro and in Snow. Metro alone, they saved. It looks like 33 seconds, which is crazy. Over their PV, that is.
It does seem like sub 110 is off the table, but
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe they'll gold some things.
Yeah, and you never know if they have like a big mistake in Bowser's or something. But yeah, either way, it's still a really solid performance from both runners, especially since they're both probably have some sort of nervousness going on. Especially since I believe, was it Pro who said this was their first tournament race?
Yeah, they did say that.
And I imagine it's probably Soda's as well. I'm not entirely sure, but
It might be. Never know.
yeah.
Both runners are doing great though. Not letting anything get to their heads, just continue on thriving.
Yeah, I mean, Soda seems to be playing pretty consistently. Pro just seems to be a little better at movement, so... I mean, most of Pro's time save hasn't even been necessarily from the strats they've been doing, it's just from a bit of smoother movement choices everywhere.
Yeah.
So I imagine they've just been playing for a little bit longer, and that's probably why. I mean,
Being able to make the Mario move fast takes a lot of time.
Yeah. It's definitely good from Soda to develop the habit of consistency pretty early on, it seems like, in their path to better and better PBs. Because that is something that a lot of people do not have until very further on, so it's good to see.
So I suppose since we are in Ruined, we can give some shoutouts to everyone. Everyone gets a shoutout.
Yeah.
No, big shoutouts to the runners. Make sure to follow them. Thank you, Matsi. Also, if you want to, you can follow Zach or me, or both. Both play Odyssey.
That is true.
Also, follow the Cool Cat Gang. We have got a lot of Mario content, and I think there was also a Zelda Ocarina of Time race yesterday. So,
Yeah.
you know, more than just Mario. And of course, Saren, who makes all of this possible.
Yeah, it seems like Saren does a lot for this whole tournament and all the different events in it, so big shout outs to them. They're doing a really good job.
We love Saren here. Even though he bullies me a lot.
But yeah, Pro is leaving Ruined, and Soda is about to enter Ruined. The difference is probably around their PvP difference, so...
Yeah.
They're probably both playing about as well as they would have liked to, so... That's good to see. I mean, I've kind of glanced over Soda's pace, but it seems like they can probably, like, still get a time relatively close to their PB this run.
Oh wow, they just saved a minute in luncheon. That is
Oh, wow.
huge
Yeah, that's really good.
on their PB.
Oh yeah, Soda's ahead. Wait. Oh no, they're compared
No.
to 152. Never mind. My bad. But yeah, still golden luncheon is really good. Or at least being ahead of lunch, or saving time in luncheon. really clean ogre movement from GoPro. I'm curious what their shards is gonna look like, not the slots. Because people do all sorts of things in shards, it seems like.
Yeah, there's a lot of options.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some like 106 runners, 107 runners do fast shards before, and I wouldn't be, or new shards, and I wouldn't be too surprised if GoPro did it, but I'm not expecting it because it is quite a bit harder. But yeah, going for the better shards, which I fully respect.
Try to do the dive back. I respect it.
Yeah, the dive back is just really weird sometimes. It's
It's
very unpredictable if you'll get it or not.
yeah. Wow, getting both the coins but missing the
that's
shard.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Got, like,
That takes skill.
yeah, I got everything he did not need to get. Saving up those coins, buy some extra moons after the run finishes. Why not? Need to invest in more power moons so the Odyssey can become more powerful.
Wait, how many moons does Pro have? Are they doing crates?
I believe they're doing crates. Yeah, I didn't see Bird Dram. I don't see too many people go for Bird Dram anymore. I feel like it used to be a lot more common.
Yeah.
Also, that looks pretty fast from Pro for not doing Bowser Dram and not like doing the jump beforehand, which is pretty easy to die on. So it's probably the right choice.
Oh, what is this?
Alright, are we gonna see Sarbomb buff? No, but we're seeing Furrier, okay. Oh wait, no we're not, never mind. My bad. I probably shouldn't have jumped to that assumption, just given the fact that I've also gone into first person mode before and then not did Furrier. Oh, I guess we are seeing it. Why? Yeah, Harriet took forever to throw her bomb there. That just looks like he got unlucky with
Yeah, just really got scammed.
Yeah, Harriet was just like refused.
Nah.
She knew what was gonna happen. She's been in this situation before.
See, this is what you get for doing Harriet first. Small.
Yeah, and that time she just threw her bomb too early. She's used to this manipulation.
Yo, Soda with the bird dram.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I'd love to see it.
I love bird dram.
Yeah, it's definitely. It always seems like I thought he was gonna get the checkpoint there from Pro.
Yeah,
Would have been faster technically, but probably just wasn't thinking about it.
See, the strat is just to keep doing bird dram at a higher level, so that when you get in these higher divisions, you can just get the best mech split because you get a moon less, and
True.
you'll just be the greatest gamer ever.
Yeah, and when you're at a higher level, if you still do the bird drum, you can just like brag about your mech gold and just not mention the fact that you don't get the crate moon.
Exactly.
People will think your mech gold's like so elite, it'd be crazy. Getting the checkpoint now? Good realization.
Sure.
Company probably still saved like a little less than a second from that. Because it takes about 2 seconds for the moon refill to happen, so. Soda seems to be having pretty good shards. Getting the... Oh, missing
Oh.
the shard.
Also getting both of the coins.
Oh, yeah, what?
Wow.
How did he even get both of the coins there? That's crazy. I mean, I can see how
I
he
have
could
no
got in the
clue.
one behind the shard, but how did he get the one, like, on the other side of the shard?
I'm curious, do the shards despawn when they're off screen, but the coins maybe don't?
I know they don't despawn when they're off screen, but they might despawn earlier than the coins, probably? I'm not sure. That was a good quick capture for the Pokio. You're late, D. Steven. Not to worry, there's like I'm pretty sure there's several races after this, whether they're any percent SMO or SM64. And
Yeah, we do have a 70-star race after this, but
yeah.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh yeah.
We still gotta finish this.
Yeah, with Pro just entering mech now, that's definitely one of the scariest parts. For runners at this PB.
I find this very interesting that Pro doesn't do birdless.
It looks like they tried to, but they fell down.
Okay, I did not catch that.
Yeah, I think they tried to go on the leg, but it didn't work great at first. It is
Oh.
interesting, however, that they got Harriet there.
Yeah, maybe just trying to get back on Harriet after she was rude to him in the
That's
Harriet fight.
That's definitely gonna make the rest of the mech fight much harder, though. I'm curious, would you do target acquired, but... Oh yeah, I guess you could just do that. That makes sense. Not being able to do target acquired, though, is unfortunate, although I'm not really sure if they would have done it anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the hardest part about the final phase when you don't do target acquired. Oh, that really
Yeah,
sucks.
that is why you want to keep Harriet until
Yeah,
like last.
Yeah. Just because the mech, like, does not stop moving until right before you get launched off. So it's really hard to ground pound the thing.
Getting it now.
I mean, all things considered, that mech definitely could have gone a lot worse. So yeah, things are definitely looking good for Pro right now. And Soda is also playing very well, considering the movement that they do. I mean, they've been pretty consistent this run, haven't had any huge mistakes. In fact, I'd probably say Pro's probably had more mistakes overall, which is kind of expected with all the strats he has been doing, but... Oh no!
Ooh,
that...
that
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to put that on the commentator curses. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I imagine that was... He probably got, like, a first frame jump off the ground when he did the triple jump, so he couldn't get his cap bounce. Because that is something that can happen, and it's usually because of that, and not because you don't hold the Y button, because most people...
Listen, it wasn't even me.
Yeah, it's Mulan's fault, to be honest.
Wow, I can't believe I'm being blamed for someone else's curse. What is this?
I didn't do anything. It totally wasn't me.
I see how it is.
We got the whole chat against you now. Yeah, Soda's entering mech, so I'm curious what strats they do, and I'm curious if they will be able to do all mech well.
Oh my god, that is a great SMH emote.
Yeah.
Love the little duck.
That triple jump from Pro was like right on the edge. I thought they were gonna overshoot it. That was also a really good jump from Pro because they were about to take damage. Really good thinking on the spot there. Oh, sort of getting out of the Pokyo makes sense.
Mhm. Getting topper first, definitely the right move. Well, second, I guess.
Pro messing up new game skip.
Yeah.
Quite unfortunate. If I'm not mistaken, Pro's probably on a high 111 pace. Maybe a low 112 pace, which is
Yeah.
pretty good. Not entirely sure what pace Soda's on. I'll probably be able to tell when they leave Bowser's.
Oh. Please hit Soda.
No.
Come on. You're right there.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah, that's like... That's
That was
definitely why you want to keep Harriet for last, though, just because
it
that's less...
easier to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely more likely to happen if you didn't do Harriet last.
Still a very good mech from Soda.
Yeah, not falling off at all. Because they did save Harriet for last, even though they kept missing Harriet, it didn't lose too much time because they were able to get right back on. So... Spin jumps are your friend when it comes to getting Harriet last, yeah.
Is that just because the ground pound like initiates faster? You go
Yeah.
down earlier?
Yeah, spin pounds just... You can do them so much quicker. And ground pounds, because of like the delay, it's just... I love how Pro just bonked
Just-
over the fire.
Yeah.
Especially since they didn't even do it on the last time the fire was going over, so they accidentally took damage. This might be a little bit scary for me. Oh yeah,
Oh.
this is definitely gonna be scary now.
I'm surprised that didn't work.
Yeah, me too. It looked like it was gonna be fine. Definitely playing it safe here, which is smart.
Grabbing the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty scary there. That could have definitely gone a lot worse than it did, so... Good of Pro to focus up there and be able to Bowser trying to get BTT cutscene skip.
I love it when you just skip a cutscene a frame too early and you pause the game.
Alright, I don't think we're gonna see 2DSS from Pro.
Nah. 2DSS is dumb.
Yeah.
I said it. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, a long jump from Soda.
Yeah, that's... I can't really blame them, to be honest. The triple jump, it can just be kind of unpredictable sometimes. Especially if you're not really great at, like, moon gravity, I think. I love how Pro just made it look like they were gonna do it. I wonder if they were, like, genuinely considering on just trying it just to mess with me.
Is that gonna work? No.
Oh, unfortunate. Mooncake skip. It can just be weird sometimes for seemingly no reason.
There you go.
That time it definitely worked, yeah.
Let's go.
Got
Let's
on
see,
the,
get your Pepe D's in.
yeah, Soda did get on the bridge platform pretty quickly after Mooncake skip 2, which is pretty impressive because that can easily just kill you for no reason sometimes. But yeah, Pro is now in pillars. Unless he gets invisible, this is definitely looking good for him. Even if he does get invisible, probably would still be able to win the race. And I doubt he will get invisible because it's not a common thing to do at all.
Yeah, surprising to see it last race. I'm which was really unfortunate.
Oh, we saw that last race?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Who was invisible?
the second person to, well, they didn't finish, but
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like it's a 1:11:54 from ProPro, which is pretty good time.
GG's.
Only I believe like a minute worse than their 3 minute 20 seconds. So that's pretty good. It's definitely hard to play well for an entire race and not have too many mess ups, especially with the strats they were doing.
Yeah, there were only like 2 kingdoms where he really lost time.
Yeah, Lost especially. If it weren't for Lost, he might have actually PvE'd because I believe he died like 2, maybe even 3 times in Lost. So there's always just that one part of the run at this like level where you just wish it was better and it could have gone significantly better for you. But overall, all things considered, he played very well throughout the race.
Sure. Oh,
And I believe we will be seeing an interview from ProPro after
Yes.
Soda's done their run.
yeah, they can join whenever.
Yeah. And I think Soda is probably going to be able to finish with a 1:15, which is pretty good.
Possibly. Luke's, yeah. Luke's on
Yeah.
good pace.
Looks like it could very well like mid 1:15, which would probably be around the same difference from their PB as ProPro was from his PB. So not doing 2D skip, definitely respect that because that can really just lose so much time.
Not running in the 2D section. Oh my. Not running in the 2D section makes it so much more scary.
Yeah.
But I mean, for a long time, we as the community also just didn't know that you could run,
Yeah,
which I think is really funny.
That always remains one of the funniest things to me. Like I remember when it was discovered that you could just run in the 2D.
Wait, you can? Yeah,
Yeah,
this is what I mean.
Soda is now having the same discovery the community did probably like a year after the game came out. Maybe
Yeah, if you hold one of the buttons that shoots fire, I think it's X and I, X and Y, X or Y, you can run and then shoot fireballs with the other button.
Well, I mean, you can't shoot fireballs in 2D, so it would just be, yeah.
You shoot the flame thingies.
Oh yeah. Wait, never mind. I'm being stupid. I forgot you can actually shoot fire in 2D. Okay.
How else do you want to break the blocks?
Yeah. Looks like the aiming is being a little bit mean to Soda. But that should work.
There you go.
One second die here.
Don't. That camera thing is scary.
That should be a 1:15. I'm not smart, so I don't actually know what the final time is. Probably like a 1:15:37. No, it's gonna be worse. I need to.
Oh, you got all forward.
39, 40,
GG's. 1:15:40.
40. Pretty solid.
Huge gaming going on here.
Both of them played about a minute and a half off their PBs, so that was pretty good.
Also, if any of y'all want to do interviews, you can unmute whenever.
Yeah, I think ProPro said they'd be back in a minute at one point, but they should be back by now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm back.
All right, ProPro, what are your thoughts on your run?
It was like, I mean, okay. It was a good run except for the lost deaths, the 3. It was just horrible, and there were some strats that I was going for. Like, for example, the snow clip. That's the first time I ever was going for it, and I just got it first try. And
Oh, wow.
I think, what was it, Fish Clip was it, I think, that I missed the first time in 2 years now, and Mooncave Skip was the first time I missed in 1 year, so I was like shocked by that.
Yeah.
You both did really well. We have got the next race coming right up. It is a Super Mario 64 race, 70 star.
Yeah, who's who's
That
competing?
is a wonderful question. We will see once we switch teams, but thank you all for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for the SM64. And until next time, GG's, y'all.
Yeah.